I wanna get every single item in the wilderness with 1 life in the fastest time possible. In this episode, I'm taking my hardcore to the most dangerous part of the Revenant Caves, and I'm gonna use a method which appears to be simple, but it's actually one of the best kept secrets in the game. Alright, here we go. I'm a level 69 in the deepest parts of the Revenant Caves. This could go very wrong. Okay, so if I attack from this style, I should have created myself a safe spot. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so all I do now is spray flick Eagle Eye for some extra DPS and hopefully log out in time when a PKer shows up. Dragon Plate legs already. This is gonna be so good at my level. Okay, my crossbow is out of charges, so let's go bank real quick. So we managed to get ourselves 4 bracelets, which is enough for 1k charges. There we go, the bow has been charged. Let's go back. Okay, so there are PKers hopping here now, so I have to be careful. We got one of the big ones. An ancient effigy that is a wilderness unlock, but also an insane amount of money. 8 mil at my level, that is amazing. 78 range. Okay, my bow is almost out of charges, so let's go bank real quick. The looting bag is looking not too bad. 3.5k charges in the bow, let's go back. So while I was at the night, there were a lot of PKers hopping, but also level 3 scouting bots, which made this really scary. 68 hit points. That scared me. He logged in right next to me. It was a PVMer, but still, that was scary. Okay, I'm gonna take a small break from this place because with the PKers and the scouting bots, it's just getting pretty nerve-wracking. And the looting bag is once again looking amazing. So while I take a break from Revenants, I'm gonna attempt to do this medium clue because with my RNG I could get myself ranger boots, which would be an amazing upgrade. 70 mage, which is a huge level, and you'll see why later on. And sadly I can't complete the final step, so I guess we're going back to Revenants. Level 79 range. That's a peak here again. 69 hit points. Nah, what? That is another wilderness unlock and a 16 mil emblem. 16 mil, that is insane. All of this money is actually so good for the speedrun. I am very happy. That is the same PVMer again. Why does he have to make me panic lock like that? What? An ancient medallion as well. Dude, this can't be real anymore. I mean, Modesh must have done something with this account. This is just crazy. I think I'm DCing again. If a PKer logs in, I'm dead. Come on, please log out. Okay, we've logged out. But this is gonna end badly one day. This is an update on my looting bag, about 250 kills in, and as you can see, I have space for 1 more unique. Level 80 range, and that is a beautiful level. 70 hit points, and as you know, I love getting HP levels because the higher it gets, the lower the chance that I get 1 hit. Ooh, an ancient totem. That is not a unique because I got one of these very early on, but I guess I'll take even more money. Okay, my looting bag and my inventory is now full, so I think it's finally time to leave the Revenant Caves. This is the loot from 400 Revenant Nights without banking. Let's put this in the bank, and this loot app is pretty decent for a level 70 hardcore. So I now have enough money and Revenant Ether for a very long time, which means we're gonna go back to Wilderness Slayer, but first I need to do some LMS. Okay, my last fight is actually really sweaty, but we should be able to win this. And we have won. Beautiful. So we now have 154 points. And the first thing we're gonna buy is a rune pouch. And that is a bunch of super restores. Let's go back to Wilderness Slayer. And the first task back is Chaos Druids. So I will be doing Elder Chaos Druids in the future, but first I need to get myself 58 Slayer for a Black Mask. Ice Warriors, 57 Slayer, 81 range, task completed, ooh mammoths, 58 Slayer, and this is a huge level for this account. So it's time to start working on the Black Mask, but let's see what our next task will be first. Chaos Druids, that is Actually perfect, so let's get this black mask as fast as possible and then we're going to the Elder Chaos Druids for the first time. And that is 50 fishing and that is the first skilling requirement knocked out. So I now have to get 40 farming and the way I train it is really fast but also extremely expensive. So what I'm gonna do is high oak a bunch of my revenant loot as I'm buying these backed oak trees. And there we go, this should be the final inventory. Almost 300 backed oak trees in the bank. Let's start farming. I don't know what it is, but I actually find this method really enjoyable. And that is level 40 farming, which means we are now done with skilling. So it's now time to do some quests as fast as possible. Jungle Potion, Zogre Flesh Eaters, Pirate Pete, Rum Deal. And that is Cabin Fever completed, which is the final quest, and this means I now have access to Cave Horrors. I know that I've been so lucky already, but it would be nice to go lucky on the black mask as well, because this could be a really annoying grind. There's no way I did it again. 34 KC and I got a black mask already. One day this RNG is gonna end and I'm gonna be sad, but for now I am very happy. Click the subscribe button unless you wanna see this in your dreams. So in the second episode I already got myself a second imbue scroll, so let's use it on our black mask. And we now have an imbued black mask and this is a massive upgrade for this series. So I'm now gonna go to the Elder Chaos Druids for the very first time. I have no idea if there's gonna be PKers hopping here, but it is multi-combat, so we will have to be careful. This does seem like a pretty good task so far, which is good because I will have to do a lot of these to complete the Elder Chaos rope set. The only thing that's driving me insane is the fact that I can't get to the altar to recharge my prayer. Come on, please. Ooh, a Laren's key. And task completed. I'm actually looking forward to getting these again. Bears. I am not gonna go to Callisto because it is so tedious right now, so I will actually wait for the Wilderness Boss rework before doing Callisto. A Laren's key from a bear, that is really uncommon. Look at this peak here, he thinks he can attack me. And he realized. And that is 10 keys in the bank, so let's go to the Laren's chest. If I get a Dagonite piece as well this episode, that would be criminal. No Dagonite pieces, but one day these supplies are gonna be very useful. So while I'm here, I'm gonna get myself a bunch of nature runes. And that is 10k nature runes, which is gonna get me some very efficient mage XP. Level 71 magic, 60 slayer, and 82 range. Ooh, revenants. I guess we're going back to the night. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna get a weapon this task. 61 slayer, and revenant task completed. Somehow no weapon, but some very nice loot as always. Mammoths.
Completed?
Back to revenants. 62 slayer. Pretty uneventful task, but a beautiful looking looting bag as always. Laren's key. Task completed and I'm actually getting very close to a massive point boost now. Scorpions, that is easy. And that is 50 wilderness tasks. We're now almost at 1k points, so I think it's time to get ourselves the Slayer Helm. 54 crafting and all we need now is a +1 boost. And there we go. And this helm is a massive upgrade, both offensive and defensive wise. Fire Giants, that is a horrible task and that is also gonna be my first block. Lesser Demons, beautiful. Laren's key, 72 hit points. Laren's key, pretty good task. 11 keys in the bank, let's go to the chest.
Nothing. Sad scam game.
63 Slayer. Black Demon task completed with 4 Laren's keys. That is actually amazing. Yo, what? A shield left half. That actually has to be incredibly rare. I actually think that a Dragon Square shield is gonna end up being my best in slot shield, so getting this is actually amazing. 64 Slayer. Ooh, we got a Jelly task. And this is gonna be my first ever burst task, but first we have to complete Desert Treasure to unlock Ancient Magics. I am missing a few requirements, so it's time for some efficient skilling. Ooh, we are now 1k total level. And that is level 50 fire making. So while I'm doing all of this skilling and questing, I'm gonna be high hulking all the time because getting my mage level up is one of my biggest priorities. That is X marks the spot, client of current, and that is 20% Hosidious favor, which means we now have access to fruit stalls. High hulking while doing these fruit stalls actually works out perfectly because they're both on a 5-tick cycle. 72 magic, 42 thieving, let's go do the feud quest. The feud quest completed, which puts us perfectly at 45 thieving. Let's go blackjack these final levels. 50 thieving, and there it is, 53 thieving. Temple of Ikov completed, and I now have all of the requirements for DT. Let's knock out this quest real quick. 73 magic, smoke, shadow, blood, and that is the ice diamond. I'm actually gonna complete the pyramid the first attempt. That is amazing. And that is DT completed, an absolutely massive quest for this series. And there we go, that is our ancient stuff. And I can't even equip it because you need 50 attack, which I definitely didn't forget. Okay, this should be the final game. And this puts me perfectly at 50 attack. And now we can equip the ancient staff, a massive upgrade, which is good because now we're gonna do something really dangerous. So I'm now gonna go ice burst jellies, and I'm actually gonna be bursting on the defensive mode because this will be the only way that I train defense on this account. I just love seeing these big XP drops. This is the definition of high risk, high reward. Ooh, a heart clue. I am pretty sure it was a PVMer, but still, that place is terrifying. I do have a clue scroll to complete, and I still really need Black DI chips, so let's give it a try. You need 52 agility to do this step. Am I really this stupid? Don't answer. Hey, another clue scroll. And jelly task completed. Black Knights, that is a skip. Jellies again. Ah, that is beautiful. But let's try to complete this clue scroll first. And I have to do a quest. And that is the quest completed. Ooh, I think I'm gonna complete this clue scroll. And it's actually a casket. Beautiful. Look at me. All I need is Black DI chips and I will be complete.
Sad scam game.
And back to the jellies. Another clue scroll. You love to see it. Larensky, Larensky, Larensky. This was a really good task. Let's try to complete this clue scroll once again. And I have to do a quest again. That is Shiloh Village.
Completed? Completed?
This might be a casket again. And it actually is a casket. Last episode ended with a Black DI'd body. If this one could end with Black DI chaps, that would be amazing. I love this game. With this gear, I am now ready to do the most dangerous thing that I've ever done, because we're gonna go to the new wilderness bosses.
Oh.